talking to. Roll up that Sinatra, fly little mama to the moon. She asked me what's my life path. Told her 55 south to the cat. So many couches I cried. Shout out Zazo, Tree Tree, and shout classic. I know you really wanna be my only one, but I didn't need somebody to hold on to the sucker up, baby. I know you really wanna be my only one, but I didn't need somebody to hold on to the sucker up, baby. I know you really wanna be my only one, but I didn't need somebody to hold on to the sucker up, baby. I know you really wanna be my only one, but I didn't need somebody to hold on to the sucker up. This is second nature, all is automatic. Lion tigers, meteors inside my mind. Kamikaze, spaceship power, baby. Show me toy irresponsible without your money or not. Thought he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot. Heard him sneaking in, so we just ran in the spot. And then we spin the block around just like the hell on the clock. Are you irresponsible without your money or not? Thought he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot. Heard him sneaking in, so we just ran in the spot. And then we spin the block around just like the hand on the clock. Come like a bat of the hell, I dare you to cross like a reverend. And my energy paralyzed, I'm like I'm finger 11. Take a second, I'm finna send it like a bearing a message. You the best, if it ain't me, then you need you a confession. You a mess, you ain't scary to me. I heard you was a leader, but that ain't apparent to me. Put dust on you like cheetah, run up down the air in the scene. And I feel just like Vegeta Prince, and I'm an heir to the seat. I mean, for real. Touch the driver's sauce so I don't even grab the wheel. That's on my chest, but it don't mean the man is stealing. Man, I'm walking with some money, man, I mean a couple mil. Ew, think you need a meal. You ain't even eating while I'm feasting in the field. That's why I'm always cheesing, cause I feel like Uncle Phil. And all those losers think the freshman ain't half the man as well. Are you irresponsible without your money or not? Thought he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot. Heard him sneaking in, so we just ran in the spot. And then we spin the block around just like the hell on the clock. Are you irresponsible without your money or not? Thought he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot. Heard him sneaking in, so we just ran in the spot. And then we spin the block around just like the hands on the clock. Just like the hands on the clock, I go back to back when I'm doing numbers. All the mad that I'm driving the bus, so they threw me under. Heard they mad, they don't wanna bust, so they boo each other. Think that they're the winning team, go losing, then they choose another. And that's okay, cause I'm competing with me, not you. I live with blessings like I can't stop sneezing, not you. I hate to break about me and myself top two. I blow away the competition like a bowl of hot soup. And there's no catch, I go and get the bag and I'm not bringing it back. I'm like a down QB, I put the pain in the past. And if you ever had a problem, promise I didn't ask. So it's 444 in the car, my dash. I shake a big, told them all, you ain't first, you last. Little boy, that's facts, I'ma grow that cash to my money. You know what? Let me stop.
Going up, a champ with the crown is here. I'ma win anywhere. Hey, so shake it like you don't care. I shake it up everywhere, and I can bake cakes by the pound. Blow the whistle 'cause I love that sound, and we can just keep going round. I'm ready for another round. Go ahead, touch down like that. 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 Hey, hey, go ahead, touch down like that. 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 Like
work the middle, 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 work the.
Pan a camera to the middle of the dance floor. I think there's something going down. Shorty backing goods like a transport, and I ain't never seen something so round. How round? Round like a planet in orbit, round like a b-ball. 23 Jordan, dunking on default. Automatic forces attract me to females. I look this gorgeous. How did you even come in existence? Hey, or did you just appear out in an instance? You got me all driven, revving my pistons. I wonder if she like the stick shift. Ay, count for and make a wish. I wish that shorty keep it lit. 'Cause if I shoot my shot, I won't miss. No backboard, gotta sound a light switch.
Go ahead, touch down like that. 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 Hey, hey, go ahead, touch down like that. 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 Like
work the middle, 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 work the.
Get out my way, Lil. Get out my way, Lil. She gon' put it on me, that's a lot of it. 4 coops, 4 seasons, drop the top of it. Bust down, but my wrist, time to talk a lot of. I got both my girls, head to toe designer. Drip, little bit, little bit. Let me feel myself a little bit. Little bit, you ain't talking big. Get out my way, little bit. I can't hear the hate, got a lot of it. Take these bands to the bank, let them rot in it. So much ice on me, I wish I had 2 necks. I got homies that can sleep without 2. I got homies that can sleep without. Gucci and Chanel, I got a lot of it. Walk up in the spot like, hey, what poppin' in? Gon' pop it for me, 'cause I'm rich and poppin' in. Yeah. Drip, little bit, little bit. Let me feel myself a little bit. Little bit, you ain't talking big. Get out my way, little bit. She gon' put it on me, that's a lot of bit. 4 coops, 4 seasons, drop the top a bit. Bust down, but my wrist, time to talk a lot of. I got both my girls head to toe designer. Drip, little bit. Let me feel myself a little bit. Little bit, you ain't talking big. Get out my way, little bit. West LA, that where you find me though. Cha-cha matcha with a rockin' black clothes. Whip around that Batmobile, ducking 5-0. If you step to me, then be prepared for smoke, lil' bro. Let me feel myself a little bit. Let me blow this down a little bit. Drip, little bit. Let me feel myself a little bit. Little bit, you ain't talking big. Get out my way, little bit.
Someone put me out 'cause I'm on fire. I can't give up about what they say. They've been searching for that thing to get them higher. You can't catch my drift, can't catch my wave.
Damn Kane, you done kill Abel. Unbalanced land trying to keep the people stable. The way I feel, I might it all up. The way you feel, you might do it for the bug. All black, born to be a rebel. After this, I might go and water down the devil. Listen to everything around me, I can't see. You picked a dozen roses and left them in Galilee rolling thunder. Don't hear my cry, don't let alibis pass you. I finally starting to realize, never give up and coincide. I can't watch TV, it's all a lot. Tired of trying, go ahead and fly. Everybody want a straight answer, but media keep us blind. A good heart is not hard to find. Why the people try to define infrastructure right? I don't got time, infrastructure right? I don't got time. I could into altar. We're talking about you, brought to protecting the sons and daughters from political and slaughter.
Someone put me out 'cause I'm on fire. I can't give up about what they say. They've been searching for that thing to get them higher. You can't catch my drift, can't catch my wave.
Never play by the rules, guess I'm paying my dues. They gon' try to intrude, poison the multitude. They be quick to accuse, when you got different views. Just know you gon' pay the price, based off the item you choose. Many times in the culture, hit you with them K-Ultra. I knew you was a vulture, Holy Ghost get the ushers. No, I can't trust you. Shock you, then now you fluster. Crashing down, I was cluttered. Doing this so subtle, fumbling out through the rubble. Remember this and jungle, the top always gonna get something. The middle gotta stay hunting. Why the rush left for nothing? 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 Agitated illusion, only built for confusion. The institution, modern day execution. Think I know the solution, maybe not should I do it. Just put it in the music, just put it in the music.
Someone put me out 'cause I'm on fire. I can't give up about what they say. They've been searching for that thing to get them higher. You can't catch my drift, can't catch my wave. You'll burn out if you jump into the fire. Can you feel it rushing through your veins? Though you make it all that you desire. Those feelings that never be the same. You burn out if you jump into the fire. Can you feel it rushing through your veins? Though you make it all that you desire. Those feelings that never be the same. You burn out if you jump into the fire. Can you feel it rushing through your veins? Though you make it all that you desire. Those feelings that never be the same.
This is Dev B Music.
Hey yo, Nike check. I done made about $1 million and I'm only 19. Icy water dripping on a white tee. And shorty got a man, but she saying wife me. I got checks coming in like a pair of Nikes. If I like it, then you know I'm finna get it. Get the bag and then I flip it. Watch me do T-shirt, check. Sneakers, check. Socks, check. Hoodie, check. Shorts, check. Nike, check. I done made about $1 million and I'm only 19. Icy, water dripping on a white tee. And shorty got a man, but she saying wife me. I got chest coming in like a pair of Nikes. If I like it, then you know I'm fit to get it. Get the bag and then I flip it. Watch me do it.
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we're at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida, with the echoes of Cannon Blast still ringing in our ears from the north end zone. The Bucs were introduced a moment ago, and they are all set as their guys will do battle with the New Orleans Saints.
Kickoff for Tampa Bay.
Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, on to get us started, and off we go from Tampa. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. Breeze now to throw. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down.
1st down.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice 1st down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on 1st down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Here's Breeze to throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Vita Vea breaking through to get the sack. Defense went 3-4. They got some push from the inside.
And this is something in a 3-4 you don't normally get, because the nose tackle who got the sack, he's usually responsible or ends up getting double-teamed and sometimes triple-teamed. How about him working his way back and putting the big guy on the ground?
And he'll be stopped right at midfield. It'll be a Saints 1st down on a pickup of 13.
I'm not sure that this play was designed for him specifically, but they got through the progressions and got the ball to him. So 2nd catch on the drive. He may not be a primary guy, but they definitely want him involved, don't they?
Absolutely. This early, the opening drive, as you said, 2 catches. So if they can get him going in the passing game, that should open up his running game too.
6. Brings up 2nd.
That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he was unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. That's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to 3rd down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
Breeze to throw on 3rd and 1. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll go for it. It's Breeze. And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a 1st down. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Now Breeze on the bootleg. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. The sack by the Super Bowl champion and Pro Bowler Jason Pierre-Paul. Charles, a little bit of feast or famine on this drive. They moved the ball okay, but they've been sacked twice now.
And they've got to figure out how to plug that leak a little bit, right? Keep them away from the quarterback, because when he's not being hit, as you mentioned, they're moving the ball well.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Even the greats in this game, and he certainly qualifies as one of them, they're going to have trouble if they continue to throw into double coverage.
He better be careful. Throwing into too much double coverage might have a couple of them picked off. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 5 yards, not enough, and it'll be fourth down.
Fourth down.
And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good, and this will remain a scoreless game.
NFL kickers nowadays, they make things look so easy, because normally from this range, about 2 out of 3. And this is not an easy kick.
Yeah, 20 years ago, you get where he was in that 50 range, maybe a little over. And it's a big kick, but now we just, if they leave it short, you're like, whoa, what happened? And that's what we have here.
Yeah, you're right. 20 years ago, we were saying run some more plays and get closer. Now we think they're definitely within range, and you're exactly right. When it comes up short, there has to be something that went wrong, because they have plenty of play.
Open man is Howard, the tight end. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe.
A gain of 4.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost as bread and butter as a good running back dive play.
From midfield, here's Brady. It's caught by Mike Evans.
Complete.
Now, that's going to be a tough one to explain when they get together and watch a game film, isn't it? I mean, they had the right call, had the out route. He's got to know where the first down sticks are, yet he steps out of bounds that close. Not their best play.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. They'll go for it. It's Brady. Going deep this time. This is caught inside the 15. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Scotty Miller, 48 yards. And the Bucs have taken a first quarter lead. Ryan Succop for the point after. And that one gives the Bucs a 7-0 lead. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Bradley Pinion.
The punter Pinion now to kick this one away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
On the return, the Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline, they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. He couldn't get the hook up there that time with Thomas, and that'll bring up second down. Well, CD, taking a step back, we're 2 weeks into the season, and you already kind of get the sense that teams are beginning to separate themselves. If you look at the 2-0 teams, and remember, 62% of 2-0 teams ultimately make the playoffs. But Baltimore, Kansas City, Green Bay, Seattle, just to name a few, they look really good.
They certainly do, and in a lot of ways, those are the teams that we expected to be 2-0 at this part of the season. I mean, it's no major surprise. But how about Arizona being 2-0 as well? People talked about them getting better in the offseason. I don't know how many of us thought they'd beat San Francisco in the opener. They did. Then they jumped on Washington this week, and they are 2-0 as well.
Now, on the other side of the spectrum, we know the not good news about teams that start 0-2. The Giants and the Jets both there. Detroit, Cincinnati. So, again, maybe some more predictable names.
Certainly, they are predictable. Again, not a surprise for most of them, although many thought Detroit would be improved at this point. But how about a team that's 0-2 that went through a little bit of a difficult offseason like the rest of us, but even more so because of players being gone? How about Houston being 0-2 right now? They won the division last year. I think that's a little bit unexpected right now, even though they had a tough opening schedule with Kansas City and Baltimore.
Under pressure, and he will go down. Sack back at the 38. Shaquille Barrett put that sack by his name in the stat sheet. So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Here's Breeze. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down.
I wonder what was going through his mind when he got the play call. He just got sacked on the previous play. He knows they're coming after him again. A little bit of guts to stand in there, take the hit, and successfully complete the screen pass. Really well done.
Off the play fake to Kamara, it's Breeze. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. Oh, it's a touchdown if he holds on. Instead, it's fourth down.
For Josh Hill.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage.
So Breeze is going to stay out there, and they're going to go for this on fourth down. Throwing now is Breeze. And that is going to be incomplete. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And the Buccaneers defense holds, and they get the football back.
Well, let's go back to the start of the season talk, Charles. We talked about some 2-0 and 0-2 teams. You mentioned Arizona, maybe a good surprise. Houston, a bad surprise. Any other teams a surprise at this point to you?
Well, I think that I would look at the Los Angeles Rams right out of the gate. At home against Dallas, opening their new stadium. Many thought Dallas would go out west and beat them. That didn't happen. Then how about the Rams going on the road this week and beating Philadelphia, and decisively? This looks like a Rams team that finished 9-7 last year. It has designs on challenging for the division title. And one other team I would throw in there is a little bit of a surprise, just by how it's gone down. How about Atlanta? I know it's tough against Seattle, tough against Dallas. Seattle was at home, but they got jumped on by Seattle. And in the Dallas game, they just gave away. That's a team that should be at worst 1-1 right now. Now I'm looking at 0-2 and have a lot of questions.
That one, a gain of 20 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
First carry now for the backup, LaShawn McCoy. And he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Back to the ground, this time with Jones. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 4 yards the pickup, first down. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Chris Godwin, 41 yards. And the Buccaneers here finding a way to stretch their lead. And it's good to make it 14-0.
The score, Buccaneers 14, Saints 0.
Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still? Blitz coming, and down he goes. Shaquille Barrett picks up his second sack of the afternoon. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Breeze going to throw. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep, try and throw some air under it, and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they run successful.
And it's hauled in by Jared Cook. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. They do get 18, but even that won't be quite enough. It's 4th down. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Heck of a 4th and short conversion. They end up getting north of 20 yards.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down.
They'll run. This is Kamara. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Breeze. That'll be complete to Cook. And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 36. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look.
Now Breeze. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Intercepted. The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 20.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And you got to think, if this is anything other than just taking a knee, I'd be very surprised.
Yeah, they've got enough to talk about at the half. Why do anything else? Just get out of there.
Airing this one out for Evans. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Bucs with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. Fielded in the end zone.
They're not even trying to do anything.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
56 to Mike. 56 to Mike. Hey, tight down. There you go. 56. Mike, 56 right there. 50.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. He's got his running back, LaShawn McCoy. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. Throwing on first down is Brady. He completes this into the hands of Miller. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against him because you're running away from people on it.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. From the gun, it's Brady. And now a fumble. Brady loses the football. And this is picked up by the Saints. So they've got the football, and they'll start right on the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. Every week we hear talk about create turnovers. In particular, they wanted to force some fumbles. They got one right there.
And it shows you how the game has changed over time. It used to be good enough for a guy to get a sack of a quarterback in the pocket. Now, if you come to the sidelines and you didn't knock the ball free, your coaches are upset with you. All right, so if you're a quarterback, it starts all the way back in the youth leagues. Take care of the ball, take care of the ball, take care of the ball, because here come the defenders.
Tackle made.
It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. It's a jet sweep. Sanders. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
Let's just make this one succinct. Nice job there. All 11 guys on defense diagnosing the jet sweep and putting it down.
Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line. Breeze leaves this one with Kamara. And he's going to bull his way down to about the 1-yard line. 7 big yards on the carry there to get him within range of the goal line with 3rd down upcoming. On the ground with a tight end. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down. Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. Snap comes at 1, and now Breeze. Got a man open. It's Thomas. It's a touchdown for New Orleans. A 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Saints take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash in for 6. And that one makes it 14-7.
Is good. Makes the score Buccaneers 14, Saints 7.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Takes this about 5 yards deep. Now a hit and a loose football. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
On 2nd and 1, Brady. And his throw is incomplete. This defense trying to do its part, active hands on that play, but their offense hasn't given them much to work with.
So they're not going to worry about it. On their side of the ball, all they're concerned about, can they create some scoring opportunities and help out that offense?
They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. They needed a yard. They got it. First down.
First and 10.
From the 34 now, here's first and 10. That throw by Brady incomplete.
Well, CD, unfortunately some somber news across the league in week 2 coming from New England Patriots running back James White because his parents were in a car crash and his father Tyrone, captain of the Miami-Dade Police Department, passed away in that accident, and his mother Lisa also sustained critical injuries. So it was obviously a tough one. James White did not play in the game on Sunday, but we did see the outpouring of support from around the National Football League and how this really is one big family.
Yeah, he was really embraced, as you mentioned, by the National Football League. We saw social posts from plenty of players around the league, including Tom Brady, former teammate of his with the New England Patriots. We saw an outpouring in terms of, other guys around the league. J.J. Watt, who played with him in college at Wisconsin. And not only that, how about his own teammates? Devin McCourty scored a touchdown against Seattle and ran up and told the camera, "Hey, 2-8, we're thinking about you. We love you." And the rest of the guys chimed in from there. And the Patriots organization offered to fly him home on the private jet. He stayed with his team, stayed in their embrace, and now he has to go and face the difficult task of saying goodbye to his dad and tending to his mom. But he's got plenty of support from around the league, from the Patriots, and, of course, his own family.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's first and 10. This give is to McCoy. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
The tackle made by
Demario Davis there on the stop.
No gain.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
The second and 10 now as we roll along in the third quarter from Tampa. Brady going to sling this out wide to Godwin.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Bucs on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for it with McCoy. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. Just a yard, but that's all they needed. And by the slimmest of margins, it'll be first and goal.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Shotgun now for Brady. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The sack coming from defensive end Cameron Jordan.
A big loss.
First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on second and goal, back even further. Operating from the gun, Brady. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. The linebacker, Demario Davis, got a hand in to break that one up.
That was a nice job defensively. You could almost see him going through the coaching points. Adjust, find the football, knock it away. Well executed.
Brady now on 3rd and goal. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Marcus Davenport able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. To 7. A big one there. That gives him a little cushion and makes it a 2-score game.
Yeah, bled a little time off the clock, put some points on the board. It's not totally out of reach yet, but it has to feel pretty good to them right now because as a defender, you go out on the field and say, guess what? You can put some points on the board, but that won't beat us.
Now this will make it into the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Breeze now to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 38. To throw, it's Breeze. And this one's going to go the wrong way, losing yardage back at the 42. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. The loss of 3 on that first down pass play. Now 2nd and 13. Now Breeze. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. There he goes inside the 30 and brought in by the tight end Cook. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Jared Cook, 42 yards. And the Saints have cut it back within a score. And this is up and good to make it a 17-14 game.
The score, Buccaneers 17, Saints 14. Will Lutz to kick off for New Orleans.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10.
Just like that. 72. 47 is the mic. Switch up. 47 is the mic.
Brady going to fake the give to Jones and set up to throw. He'll find Miller. That's complete. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards. This has been all that we'd hoped for. 2 of the game's all-time great QBs slugging it out in a 1-score game here in the second half. 1st and 10. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. Right back to him for 10 more and a first. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now Brady. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 23 yards, the final tally.
3 more yards.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
So it's Buccaneer football. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. Brady's pass there, complete to Gronkowski. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first.
6-yard pickup.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Brady going to throw here. This into the hands of his running back, Ronald Jones. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. The Bucs passing game looking good on this drive. It's a first down.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
It's first and goal and a late touchdown at this stage. Could officially salt this one away. Back to throw, Brady. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. The 40. He's at the 30. 10. And he'll score. Touchdown, New Orleans. Charles, I'm looking at you, and understandably, your mouth is wide open in disbelief. What were they thinking?
That's going to be one of the great mysteries, but I do know this. When they went out on offense, I will guarantee they told them, don't just make anticipatory throws. Make sure you see it before you throw it. Didn't happen here.
Trying to protect that lead, and now they gave it up. Lutz with the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. One possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is Friday practice every week of the season. You go over this situation, having to go downfield, limited timeouts, got to get out of bounds and keep the drive going and set yourself up. Defensively, you can't.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. Now Brady. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go. Back-to-back big plays defensively. First the sack. Now they force the incompletion on 3rd and long. Things looking pretty good for them.
And this is where they have to be careful because they've got the momentum going their way. They will be really amped up to get to the quarterback. Look out. Draw, screen, something that can be used against them.
That's caught inside the 20. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. Brady now to throw. Quickly to Gronkowski. That's caught. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field.
At the 11-yard line.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. To throw is Brady. And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds.
So for those of little faith, guess what? It got done. They now have the lead with that touchdown this late in the contest. I wonder if that was a play they were holding or a play that they just knew would work from past experience.
Well, I just saw it in their eyes on the sideline before starting that last drive, and they did. You're right. They got it done. Looks like they're going to be the winners. Now Pinion with a kickoff honors following the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Look at the clock. Everyone knows the situation. Probably time here for one final play.
And we know what that play is going to be. It's got to be some sort of Hail Mary, throwing it towards the end zone and hoping someone can catch it or catch it off of a tip. Think back to 2015. Didn't we see Green Bay pull that off twice in the season? Once in the regular season, once in the playoffs. So stranger things have happened. It'd be interesting to see what the defensive strategy is about who they put on the field to try and knock that ball away.
Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you were wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Bucs are winners here as we say so long from Tampa.
She right got me.
Hit boy and be so you gotta go berserk.
Okay. Sometimes you need a friend, not the ones that just show up and don't put nothing in. You know the ones that lend their hand and want to see you win. When you come up on that lick, make sure you cut them in. And then, sometimes you need a foe, one to keep your eyes open, keep you on your toes. You know the ones that want to keep you where you've been before. But I can't go, no I can't go. And whoa, sometimes I need a check, not the sneakers, but the ones that make you watch your step. Your chain, name, how about your respect? Give them more than what I get, expecting nothing back. In fact, you know, I sat down with my accountant. He said, I got good news and I got bad news. I said, what's the good news? He said, the good news is you made a lot. I said, what's the bad news? The bad news is you spent more. Okay, look, sometimes you need the faith. Sometimes you need to know your worth. Sometimes you need to wait. Shoot like the golden boy, but in front of the bay. You can't negotiate with Drake. You gon' have to pay. But wait, jugging on the main stage with the mainframe. Loosen up your face, baby. Sometimes I need a vacate, meditate, hydrate, protect my energy before engagement.
Grew up having nothing, you're labeled impatient. But once the boss made it, you're labeled amazing. Meticulous with words, such a force of nature. I don't wanna seem absurd, but that boy's a gangster. Focusing on me, way from Tel Aviv. Barbados with the hustle pockets, LIDs. Distinctive destinations, all I wanna see. Oceanfront residences, 3 different ones a week. Cause I deserve that, it's time to learn that. Mess around and put that thing up where your permit. 6 figures every year, yeah, I earn that. At the front of this line is where my turn at.
Sometimes you need a friend, not the ones that just show up and don't put nothing in. You know the ones that lend their hand and want to see you win. When you come up on that lick, make sure you cut them in. And then, sometimes you need a fool. Oh. Men gon' lie, women gon' lie. You're looking for the truth and the numbers don't hide. Looking for the root of all evil, then you need to go open up the briefcase, see with your eyes. Everybody claim to be greatest of all times, but they never spend a day in the rain in the front line. No lie. Stop playing on my phone line. Pull up in the space coupe with the roof optional. Wonder why they follow suit. I've been groomed from the womb. Came out of my mama with some running tennis shoes. Faster than the speeding bullet. No, it's cool, it's cool. Don't play with it, baby. Say yourself, what you gon' do with that? Stop playing. If you gon' do it, then you don't play with it, baby. Exactly. Cause you ain't built like that.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. The two teams emerging from their respective tunnels a minute ago to the approval of this Baltimore crowd. They're all set as their Ravens will match up with Russell Wilson and the Seattle Seahawks.
Kickoff for Baltimore.
Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium.
Taken in the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. They'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive.
Here's Wilson. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down. That's called setting the tone right away.
It certainly is, and it lets you know just how important communication is amongst the offensive line. They talk about it all the time, knowing each other's moves. You've got to be coordinated and in sync. Otherwise, your quarterback gets hit.
Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17. To throw is Wilson. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
Well, as we get ready for third down, let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive, that threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish because they were compelled to throw the ball.
Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. Calais Campbell finding his way home for the sack.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say. When you have obvious passing situations, hard to vary it up and fool a defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes, or their athletic ability just takes over.
A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And the Ravens, they'll take over. Jackson and the Ravens come up now first and 10 at their own 46.
And from the shotgun, he'll throw.
That'll be taken in there by Miles Boykin. Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. A well-executed 22-yard gain. From the 32 now. Here's first and 10. They'll fake the give to Ingram. Now Jackson. Man open left side is Brown. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
Now second and 11 from the 32.
32-yard line.
And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a third down and 12. The last two plays each lose a yard. They'll try to move forward here on third and 12. Jackson from the shotgun. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. The Raven passing game getting in sync. Another first down.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's first and 10.
And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up second and 5.
Brings up second and 5.
From the gun, Jackson being chased out left. He's going to take, and it's 6 points for the Baltimore Ravens.
Well, that was all Lamar Jackson all the time on that drive, both through the air and in the end with the touchdown run.
Yeah, how about him doing things a little bit on the reverse side there, Brandon, because he softened him up throwing the football and opened up the running lanes. And when he gets a little bit of a sliver, he's gone. And that's exactly what he did there.
And the Ravens lead at 7-0.
Makes the score Ravens 7, Seahawks nothing.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got to look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
See if they open things up. Let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Now Wilson. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
It's a game.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain.
Wilson to Metcalf. Seattle. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Yeah.
Throwing is Wilson.
Might get something about wrong. Get taken down. And the boss ain't never took a pay cut. He was big man way back. Just that shake and shake up. He been trying to cut my pocket.
To be sacked 12 times
Keep on
fighting. I know he's not going to go for that.
Inside.
I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide.
I'm giving him down when this page is off.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up,
I'm
shaking his head,
down. She run up the
frustrated
wall.
right down behind center.
The flavor's unique.
Imagine the pass rush will
the
be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
Whole time it's a game. Whole time I was talking on time somewhere really don't mean.
Get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
Porcupine.
They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all. And now they're looking at 3rd down here. After 1,
until she knew that I was me. You gonna die by DVV. You suck the sweet, so ain't shit sweet. You to the face, you did CG. Let's give a fuck about that. You steady stepping on some haters. These and thousand on these millions, these and millions on haters. Kicking shit way too dangerous.
Have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get on track.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. They'll indeed go for it with Wilson. And this is incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And it'll be a turnover on downs. So, Charles, why in the world do you take that risk there?
It doesn't make a whole lot of sense on the surface. I've been around enough of these coaches and enough of these meetings along the way. Sometimes they're so confident in a play call that they don't care about the situation. They think that play, at that time, they're going to run it and pick up whatever they need. So maybe that's what influenced him there. I'm guessing because I have no other explanation.
Yeah, that's tough. Own side of the field, that chunk of yardage to pick up. Head scratcher.
At the 36-yard line.
Play action. Now Jackson. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Vincent Mayoa. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. From the gun, it's Jackson. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
On is the punter, Cook, who sends it away. And a great job on special teams to down it, as this will be marked out inside the 5-yard line.
Absolutely no flexibility of these punters. Their leg drive, able to get it way up in the air, and that allows the punt team to get down there and down it inside the 10 because they've had some time.
Gotta get hot.
Here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they will start this drive with just terrible field position, backed up inside their own 5.
But we have seen teams be bold here and take shots, right? Sometimes you go max protection.
I jump in the crowd.
One receiver route and take your shot downfield and see what happens. And occasionally, we've seen success occur.
The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end.
I jump in the crowd.
He's taken down, but not before reaching the 20. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. So the previous play, a big help, as now they'll have it 1st and 10 up at the 20. Here's Wilson. Open man is Jacob.
Let that work,
and he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Get them all up.
Now it's Wilson. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. The pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Wilson. That's complete. It's Carson.
So we'll go bougie. I fell asleep in the trap. Hold on, money in the day. Tony Slater missing NASCAR. On my worst day, the Hall of Fame track star. And if not, I can back off. I hope you want to act hard. Eat him like a linebacker. So tell me why you lying like this. Make my heart stop. That's why we get done. How to get like one stop. And then we got that green phone. Let go red rock. Then we go running crazy. It's a good block. Again, this is in my head, but these y'all talk. Then they y'all talk. Cause they y'all talk. I'm getting them all up. I swear, goals on the doors on the shoulder. I pulled it.
A reminder coming up at halftime. Jonathan Coachman will join us from the halftime report. But business to take care of before we get
like I made this. I was on some brave shit. I don't mean my big shot, my block. She can take a bit.
Play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4. Three guys up front.
You said right there.
The guys they call the defensive ends.
I can't go tonight with me. Let me
big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because usually 5-on-3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers.
And they do get this across midfield of the 49. With small consolation prizes, he's well short of the first.
That's why we get dumb high, just like what stop.
And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again.
It's a good block. I hear voices in the head.
And he finds a man. It's Olsen. And he'll go down, but not before getting this.
And I got too big for these niggas get them all up.
Not only do they convert on 4th, but they pick up 22 yards in the process.
First down.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. They'll run the screen with Carson. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. As the final stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half.
Talked to my kid yesterday. It was kind of hard. Why you gotta start? You ain't got a heart.
To throw again is Wilson.
You ain't got a heart. They don't try to do people like that. It's kind of hard. Battle start.
I like what they did there because many of the deep throws we see in the course of the game come to the outside, the perimeter of the field. In this case, they used the slot receiver to run deep downfield and tried to connect that way.
How we can compare it when it's sloppy. I ain't that nigga, but I ain't sloppy.
Looks for Lockett once more this time.
Paparazzi.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Faster than the
Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts. As the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
Do me like Lamar.
They run it with Carson. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. And they got 3 yards. That's enough. A conversion, and now it's 1st and goal. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
Still, literally, differently.
They'll try to run with Carson, and they'll get him down just
Don't make it clear for me.
at about the 1. It's a gain of a couple on what should
They
be
respect
the
me more than they
final carry of
respect
half
me.
number 1. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I
Pussy,
return
pussy,
after the break.
pussy, 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 pussy. Yeah, pussy, 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 pussy. Yeah.
And they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. Taking about 7 yards deep.
Like December.
The 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone.
Now trade like Timber.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation,
So it's on my lap.
change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more. But some things they didn't see in the first half.
See if they do just that. 2nd and 10. Here's Jackson again. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the headlinesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there. It's 3rd down.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure, or do they play coverage on this down?
Put a hand down in it.
To get this one across the 35. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Jackson throwing on target to Brown. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From midfield now, here's Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. And now Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And a big return will get it all the way down to the 35.
You hate the fumble at the end of the play, but prior to that, I like a lot of what was going on. Tucks it down, takes off, picks up good yardage. But in that portion of the field, that close to the sideline,
step out.
Yeah, either get down or get out of bounds. Take care of the ball.
Yeah, he had the yards, but then the mistake. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball.
Well, defensively, you're up there trying to catch your breath and trying not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Throwing again. Wilson. That's caught by Hollister. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. A gain there of 21 yards.
Here's
a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Now Wilson. Looking for Lockett, and it's intercepted. Picked off down near the 5.
Man, the keys to taking the road. Man, they gonna be broken. Man, don't do the skate. I'm a big sneaker. I don't do the road. Okay, first in the game, I need me a... Definitely can't tell me nothing. Go get your feet off my motherfucking scope. Niggas know around my way. Get them 2 con road boys came from that.
No gain there as he kept
I
it
get
himself
sucked up by a
second
freak
down.
bitch every
We're
single
in
minute.
Baltimore, third quarter action, 2nd and 10.
When they rim my right,
From the gun,
nigga, what is like?
They'll tussle front, and this is going to be caught. And they'll get it out just short of the 45.
I'm something like Osama bin Laden. I'm take down his
19
flight.
yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Why nigga like? Why nigga want to play with me like a PS4? Nigga fly ain't dangerous. Off the seat.
First down. He's going deep for Brown.
What we gonna do is hood up. Just like a Glock, these whole bus and out the meter. I took my bitch in the back of the rest of my mouth. Fogging the lay rock and coke with his phone.
As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
I think it was good. I think it was a roller. Maybe a choke. He brought the bitch, he gonna jack.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Take it in the end zone.
How much he make? It don't make it ring. You got nothing to say.
The end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Respect, clear. I'm gonna went to the bank. I just turned. How big is my zero? That's a really zero.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive. The Seahawks offense. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Through the interception in the red zone.
DNA. Oh, damn. Your bitch got a big head. Fucking on the big head. Fuck is out of that. We ain't do the zigzag. Man, go and get some new toys. I ain't do the toast.
Will they make up for it? And this one gets too much contact on that one, and it's third down. That's an excellent play by the defender. He got into that one close quickly and avoids the incompletion. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. It's a gain of 12, first
You got a
down.
red bitch, wanna meet Yachty. Which nigga wanna Yachty party? You don't need Vaseline. Sometimes they y'all make cash on me like that dope. You know what they do? I don't really feel like I pay road. As long as I live, that's all they know.
I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looks like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. But still, ended up with a solid game.
Throwing it on second down. Wilson. Look at this. Middle of the field. A breakaway. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He didn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Pick up the phone.
Tucker now to add the point after.
Big dudes no food. Riding in the bin.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
Everybody knows. Put back.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Good game.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they just had that pick 6. I guess the only positive maybe they're returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out on the field.
Atlanta bring the whole crime. I think the bitch so kind. The bitch is a freak and control it. Stop trying to find out the phone. You give me the casket. Follow me how me the basket. Still more on the man. I deserve what routine. It's a wish to be made good love. I work this pay for this. This person. When the cat makes up, I'm down with the
Wilson after the play fake to Carson. Steps away to his left. Now he'll pull it down. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
Good little bitch, I call her
It's second down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile
Really
quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short game.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Patrick Queen gets him for a loss of 5. He's so tough to handle on the blitz, and that's Exhibit A.
Stop throwing bad on the court. Killing me, nigga need a casket. Martin Red Hall need a basket.
And the offensive film section maybe a little longer than it normally is. And that will be incomplete. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. Now this is fielded in the end zone. And he'll be tackled inside his own 15. The decision to bring it out cost him some yardage.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Operating from the gun, Jackson buying time to his left. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up.
I feel like nobody in the race. I feel like that's in my face.
From the gun, Jackson. Throw left side complete. That's Brown. And he goes out right around the 39. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Good throw, good catch. But I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jackson. That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
Makes it.
That's a mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. Linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in coverage. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
He gets it to Brown, complete. And he will have the 1st down as he gets this to the 47. Jackson on target to Brown for a Ravens 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 40.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson, eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, 2nd down. To throw again, Jackson. And that one goes incomplete.
I get bread.
Lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
And bread.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit and it forced an incompletion.
That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Jackson on 1st down. That's going to be caught. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Is it okay if I break one of our rules, partner, which is to never call a game over until it's over? Because this certainly feels like it's over after that drive.
Yeah, that was spirit-crushing, wasn't it? And now you just kind of felt the air go out. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And would you believe it? This is caught in the end zone. And the fake extra point works to extend their lead by 2.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
5-yard line.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing again. Wilson. He lets it fly for Lockett. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. The Seahawks on 3rd down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is 3rd and 10. And this a quick slant to Lockett. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first. The tackle is made at the 33. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going
I got to throw this one.
The Seahawks will go for it. It's Wilson. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he's got the 1st down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Still, I remain cool.
So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Wilson on target there to Moore. Will 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very hard for them to move the ball because
from the fuck if she don't got it down, she ain't over.
That means you have to run extra plays.
That's that fly shit, stupid.
Now a man open down the middle.
If she ain't got it now, she don't fit with me. If she ain't got them bodies, he don't fun with me. Head on.
53 yards.
Yeah.
And the Seahawks are able to close the gap.
The narrow.
So they will get
that
on
fly
the scoreboard
shit.
here. Give them credit for that. Too little, too late, but no zero.
But now you know what's up with me. I don't play no games. I keep fly thing. This shit ain't my bitch. Put rollers on my rimless, that's my song shit. My weakness, I go crazy for. You broke, you stay away, she got expensive taste. Anytime you think of that's expensive date. Your thumb is in the shit, ain't nothing in your face. I'm gonna show myself a tough affectionate. If you ain't nothing else, you ain't with the gang. If you ain't got no name, nobody.
Set at the line for this next
Buster.
And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now,
yeah.
They do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. The keeper there turning into a big play of 23 yards, and it moves the sticks. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. He's going to take off with it. And some room to work. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a 1st down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Jackson from the shotgun. towards the end zone for Brown. And that's going to be incomplete.
Because I had to catch you. Because I had to. Why you doing dirty? Because I had to. I ain't hear that pussy. Alright, brand new. Brand new.
To throw
Brand
again.
new.
Jackson. Back to Brown, this time complete.
Brand new.
He'll go out of bounds
Brand new.
inside the 15-yard line. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
Brand new.
It is a first and 10
Brand
at the
new.
14-yard line. And that'll be complete to Dobbins. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. That
Because I had to. I had to lead him until he done statue.
The ball has a head of steam come out the backfield. He can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
A second-round pick from Ohio State. Here's J.K. Dobbins. Oh, wait.
You little fucking pussy.
Timeout has been called.
So Thomas
Seemingly
Slade's in his
silly
time.
with 1 second remaining in this game. He can run for it, and he takes it in for the score on the game's final play. So it doesn't affect the outcome. Put a little whipped cream on top of the game.
You country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory.
Halftime is real.